Hey, there's something new out there that helps you understand what the Treasure Valley is all about. What is that? Let's find out next. Hey everybody, Dave Edwards, Treasure Valley Dave here, and today I want to share something with you that is going to be a great resource for you to help understand what the Treasure Valley is all about, to find out if it's a good fit for you and your family to come on up here. So what is it? It's our newest Relocation Magazine. So this is an overview of what the Treasure Valley is kind of like, and I just wanted to go through it with you a little bit. You could get your own copy. Just go to our website, www.treasurevalleydave.com. And there'll be a link there, or you can send us an email at info@treasurevalleydave.com, or any number of ways. Just get in touch with us. We'll make sure that you got this. So this is very attractive to get started with, right? So a little bit about me that's kind of helpful. And the reason it's helpful is because you want someone that is, going to be a fit with you. It's not like we're going to be dating or anything, but we are going to have this relationship together. And I want to make sure that, you know what you're getting into. If you're wanting somebody that's going to be wearing purple hair and stuff like that, that's probably not me. It's a good time to know it up front. A little bit about me. As you'll find in here, I was a small business owner in California, retired from a police department down in California. I was in the military for a decade. Done a lot of stuff. So, long haul trucker. Don't forget that. So a little bit about me. What else? We got some great pictures in here as well. We do go through and we talk about what the Treasure Valley is like, the seasons of the Treasure Valley, kind of important. Sometimes we have all 4 seasons in one day. I know. But also 10 reasons to live in the Treasure Valley, the climate, and then we drill down into a kind of a synopsis of what each of the communities are like here in the Treasure Valley. So that's very good. Adventure time, some stuff you can do outdoors, a lot on education. Education's important. And let's say your kids are already through school. You still want to live in a community that has, educated kids that aren't going to be leaving the area once they graduate, but they're going to stay right here and plow back in their knowledge into our community and help us all be, a better place. So we have a little bit of discussion of what the Treasure Valley is over here. And of course, you want to read that. A little bit of the seasonality that we have here. And that is one of the really nice things about the Treasure Valley is we do have those 4 distinct seasons. So just about the time you get tired of one season, like I'm tired of winter, spring is right around the corner. And then when you get tired of spring, you say, who gets tired of spring? But you say, gosh, I wish it would warm up so I could, stay out really late, barbecuing and stuff like that. Summer's right there. And then you think, oh my gosh, can it ever cool it down? And, can we get it to fall with the pumpkin spice? It's right around the corner. And then all of a sudden, you'll smell that in the air, that little Christmas, and you go, oh my gosh, the holidays are here. Pumpkin spice, nice. So that's the Treasure Valley, 4 distinct seasons. Here's a quick little map of where all the towns are in the Treasure Valley, and you kind of get a real good idea of the relationship of where they are to what. And moving right along. So 10 reasons to live in the Treasure Valley. Let's just spend a little bit of time on this. More family time. A lot of that has to do with the commute. The commute was on average is 17 minutes here in the Treasure Valley. I don't know what that is in your area. Yes, if you're going into Boise right at the peak of rush hour, it might be some traffic. But you know what? Let's say on a bad day, someone has a wreck and you're 5-8 minutes late for work. And so your commute's now a half an hour. So I did some commuting in California there in the Bay Area. And on a good day, it was 2 hours to go 40 something miles. And on a bad day, oh my gosh, give it up. So you get more family time here. You do get more freedom. You don't have all sorts of Gavin Newsom's coming down your neck and trying to get every penny out of you. You guys know the drill. 4 beautiful seasons we just talked about. The economy and opportunity. That is so true. Other videos that I've done recently talk about why this is such a great place to start your own small business. Have you ever thought about that? Just come up here and be your own boss. I know everyone's got a dream in them, right? And the economy is great. It's, especially compared to the rest of the country. Our unemployment rate I just saw is something like 2.4 or 2.5 for the entire state of Idaho. If you want a job here in this state, you can get a job in this state. And that's another thing too. When you first get up here and you need a job, your first job doesn't have to be your forever job. It's your escape job. Get into that job. I've got several past clients that have gone through several different jobs, and now they're in the jobs they absolutely love. So a lot of jobs out there. It's safe. I was just looking over a testimonial that a police officer client of mine wrote, and he was talking about how safe it is here. And he's from California, so the crimes that we do have, and we're not perfect. There are some crimes up here, but when you compare this to where you may be living, there may be no comparison at all. The great outdoors, oh yes. You guys probably know about that, all the hunting, fishing, hiking, trails. Just going out to the parks. And arts and culture, well, we do have that. And so I know about that because Treasure Valley Kelly, my daughter, she graduated Boise State as an art major, and now she's working in the field. How many kids do that? They graduate with their major and start working in that same field. That's pretty cool. Higher education, tons of opportunity for that. And it doesn't have to be university. We have local community colleges as well. Summer life. Oh, the summers are great here. Farmers markets, outdoor music festivals, and it goes on and on. It's just fabulous. And winter sports. We got Bogus Basin and Tamarack and all these other places where if you're unlike Treasure Valley Dave and you don't mind getting cold all day, there's places for you to go. Geography and climate. We talked about the seasons. We're down here in a valley, and we are protected by these mountains that go around the valley. And that really blocks that Canadian blast of wind that you'll see out in the Midwest that reaches all the way down into Texas. So we are very protected here. But we have these mountains around us that collect all this snow during the winter, and then we have all this water during the summer. It comes down, it's held up in dams, hydroelectric dams, so our electric rates are a little bit cheaper. And then we have water, we have irrigation water that comes to every house as well as your house water. And it's like one flat fee for the entire year. And so you can have your gardens, you can have your lush green yards. It's fantastic. 10 cities of the Treasure Valley. Wow, I wonder what they are. Let's just briefly check these out. Boise. I bet you knew that was coming, right? So the cool thing about Boise, well, here's a little bit of information on it. This magazine does go through a little bit, breaks out some of the different areas of Boise. And there are some pretty decent areas that you probably want to go explore and check out. Some more downtown, the Bench. Why is it called the Bench? If you know the answer to that, please leave a comment down below. Other parts of town. Caldwell, out on the other side of the valley. And you've probably heard about the plaza downtown, the Indian Creek Plaza. Fabulous place to go. There's Indian Creek that goes through it. And if you haven't seen that, check out some of my other videos on it because it's just a fabulous place to go. And some more information here about Caldwell, and then here's Eagle. Eagle is a fantastic little community. Treasure Valley Marine lives in Eagle, and I get reports back that it's so community oriented. It's just like, it's still a small town, has a small town feel, but yet it's got everything you'd want, and close to shopping, and close to your job, and all sorts of ands. Emmett. So this is up on the other side of Eagle, 14 miles outside of the valley, up to the north, and it's in its own little valley, and it's just as cute as a postcard, isn't it? I don't know, like 6,000 people live there in Emmett, and there's so much space that you can spread out. So if you're looking for that really slower pace of life, Emmett might be the place for you. Now, Garden City, this is the town. It's kind of a small town, but it's right between the north side of Boise and Eagle. And it's got a tremendous history. Woo, it's a wild history. But it's right here on the Boise River, and they have a lot of fun stuff, including the state fairs over there. So you definitely want to go check it out. What is this? Oh, it's Kuna. So Kuna's down kind of at the south end of the valley. It was a smaller town. It's certainly growing, but it's very easy access into Boise. You just get on Highway 69 for a few miles, jumps right into the freeway, and then next thing you know, you're in Boise. So it's very attractive for that, and some of the other things it has going on. Meridian, oh, look at the views you get from Meridian. And this is the village. It's kind of a really upper scale shopping area, but yet it's unpretentious. You can go down there and just hang out and have a great cup of coffee, a nice snack, do some shopping too. See, shopping. They're kind of known for that. Middleton, another cute little town. It's kind of agriculture in nature, maybe like 6,000 people, but they have a lot of new subdivisions out there, and it's just a slower pace of life. Definitely family oriented, like it says there. Nampa is where I live. It's a great little town. Don't let this picture fool you. It's more than just agriculture. Oh, heck, there's the downtown, old and new. So yes, we have all the old industries, a lot of them centered around agricultural things, like the cheese factory and the sugar beet factory, which a little bird told me that they're installing some kind of a filter on their mechanisms so we don't get that burnt peanut smell in the air anymore. So stay tuned. We'll do some updates on that. So much about Nampa. Check out some of my other videos on it, but I could spend all day talking about all the great things that go on here. Little Star, which is up next to between Eagle and Middleton. And it's kind of, I don't know, it feels kind of country-ish, especially if you go downtown and see the Merc, the old Mercantile Exchange. It's right there along the Boise River. Great walking paths. If you just want to chill out, Star's the place to do it. And there's other communities as well. I'm thinking like Parma, Wilder, Fruitland, Payette, Mountain Home. So, and don't forget Idaho City. So tons of different places for you guys to check out. Here's some great places to go, especially in the wintertime. McCall or Bogus Basin. And if you want to, get cold and play in the snow, the Bruneau Sand Dunes, the Shoshone Falls, Celebration Park, these are all just, an hour or so or less away from us. Craters of the Moon, that's a little bit further away. That's probably 2 or 3 hours away. But wow, kind of spooky looking, huh? Idaho adventure awaits. Well, it certainly does. Do you like to camp? I do. That's not my kind of camping, though. Mine comes with a Holiday Inn on the front. But, whatever. And camping and fishing. And what else? Hiking and golf. Hot springs. Oh, my gosh, there's hot springs all over the place. Hunting and biking. And I tell you what, you guys just need to get your copy of this, and you can check it all out. There's so much to check out here. Fun parks. So we were talking about parks earlier. We have such a variety of parks, like we have the Greenbelt that goes along the Boise River, and Morrison Park, where they have the big Boise Balloon Festival, Spirit of Boise, I think that's what they call it. Whitewater Park. Hey, you want to go to Boise to do your surfing? Well, yes, you can do it. You can also float the river during the float season. You just kind of get on the inner tube and just take life easy. There's the Greenbelt. All sorts of nature places. Oh, the Spirit of Boise Balloon Classic. That's always so brilliant to watch. Birds of Prey Museum or Habitat. The Basque Block. Some great eating during that ceremony or celebration. There we go. The Shakespeare Festival, that's always huge. And wineries. There's 20, almost 30 wineries, especially out here just to the west of Nampa, between Nampa and the Snake River. Oh, it's just... And you can go out there, and a lot of them have tastings and things like that. Then here's tons of information on the schools. You can check those out. We got public schools, private schools, charter schools. And also homeschooling is a really big deal here. And there's a lot of support networks for parents who do want to do homeschooling. And higher education. So, we sent our daughter to BSU. And you know what? We cash flowed it. So she graduated after 4 years with no student loan debt. And we got some grants, we got some tuition assistance, and so she walked out of there with what a great gift to give to your kid, that they can leave college without any student loan debt and doing something that they want to do and then get a job in that field. It's fantastic. And then we have some of the smaller places. College of Idaho is great. Northwest Nazarene right here in Nampa. What a beautiful campus. And the Boise Bible College, College of Western Idaho. They're right here on the other side of our parking lot, one of their campuses. They have them all over the place. And then a section here on healthcare. That could be important. Some of the big providers that we have. And teleworking. So did you know we do have electricity here in Boise? Yes, we do. So if you could swing it to where your job lets you work from home and telecommute, this just might be the perfect place. You might be making those big California money, spending smaller Idaho dollars, and just enjoying life. Well, that's it for what we have on this magazine here. And get your own copy. Go to our website, www.treasurevalleydave.com, and check it out. And if you found this video helpful, maybe you know somebody that needs to see it, please share. That helps so much, and then subscribe to the channel. Certainly, we appreciate everybody that does subscribe, and we'll have a great day. Again, this is Treasure Valley Dave. I'm always looking forward to helping you get home.